Is she being scanned for cysts?
She's been scanned for everything, just all around the side. It didn't say cysts specifically.
Just because her intestines are a bit...
Right. Okay, let me just get these.
Hang on, sorry, Mark's literally just walked through the door. Hang on.
Right. I've got to go back to my notes now.
Written down notes.
So I haven't, I'm just going back through this. Right, so piggy number 1.
Is the small girl.
Smallest girl. Okay. She is... She's okay. She pooped in there, which is good. It's small, but the change in diet may have caused this, but it's small. It was dry. It wasn't sloppy. It wasn't anything like that.
Yeah, that's what I said to you. It's
just
dry.
small.
Yeah.
So we need to do a urine test on her.
Okay.
All right. Other than that, she's okay. She wasn't uncomfortable when you examined her. She was quite relaxed. Everything was calm.
Okay.
Number 2
is the one I thought had cysts.
is the big. Yeah, it's
the big pig.
The big pig.
Yeah.
She's uncomfortable.
Yes, I'm not surprised.
Very much. She's not happy at all.
No.
Obviously, she didn't produce any poo in here. They've been in here for what?
40 minutes.
Yeah, the appointment was just under an hour ago. So
Yeah.
So they've been there for about 40 minutes, and there's no poo.
No, but that's what I said to you. They're not pooing as much as what they
So
should.
we've got to test them again, get some urine.
I've got to get pee off her as well.
If we can get pee off all of them,
right.
keep samples. Keep the samples. Syringe the samples.
Yeah.
Take them up, and we'll do a crystal check on them.
When you go back this afternoon. Right. Okay. So I've got.
She's not happy, so she's getting scanned.
Okay.
Figure number 3 is 1.3 kilos.
Is Casey? Yes.
She's a big pig, but she's not uncomfortable. She is bloated like number 2.
Right.
Okay, but she's not uncomfortable.
So that just could be a change in diet.
Could be a change in diet, but it's worth getting a urine test on her just to see how she's going, how she's eating, and so on and so forth.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. No problem.
That's where we're at with it at the moment.
Okay. Sorry about that. Literally, as I put the camera on, Mark walked through the door. So, as you guys know, we took on 5 guinea pigs 3 days ago.
It was Thursday.
What day is it today?
Monday.
It was late Thursday. We got them back. So it's Friday, Saturday. So today's day 4. And we knew that 2 of the pigs were unwell. One of the girls who's been named Alicia, she had bleeding when I was handling her, so she got taken straight up to the vet. She's got a bladder infection. And then we had Maybelline, who was at the vet yesterday because I booked her in because of her frequent urination and finding blood on a urine test strip. Now, she was placed on the correct medication to treat a urine infection, but she sadly passed away last night very unexpectedly. We knew she was unwell. We didn't think she was that unwell. So that kind of sucks. So Mark booked the remaining 3 girls in to be seen and examined this morning because one, I was concerned that she potentially had ovarian cysts because she's very, very big, very not in abnormally big, not like in a fat kind of chunky kind of way, just like an abnormally large pig. So you probably heard most of that, but I will run through it again. So one of the pigs, somehow, do you know what, my love? You get a lot of very strange people on YouTube. I don't think my husband will be very happy with you having a photo of me on your screensaver. Right, so one of the girls, she's a smaller girl. I'm not going to handle them because I've just been handled by the vet and I don't want to upset them anymore. She seems to be okay, a little bit bloated, but that can happen when you take pigs from one environment to another and you give them different foods. It can upset their tummy. Now, this is why they say the title of this video is that your diet for your guinea pig is so she's not that beautiful. Thanks. God, you get some right dickheads, don't you?
Rude. I swear on Facebook.
Oh dear, honestly.
It's one of them, not reading comments, isn't it?
I can understand why creators don't actually
Read
the comments. Yeah. Anyway, carrying on. This is why I said the title of this video is that, you know, your guinea pig's diet is really, really important, and that's why we do the series of what your guinea pig can eat, so that you can vary up the diet and chop and change it around a bit, and you're not feeding the same thing over and over and over again. Now we know that these pigs were fed kale every day because that's something that was said to us, and we both instantly, you know, ears kind of pricked up like, yeah, that's going to cause problems, because your kale is very, very high in calcium, which is notorious for causing bladder problems. It can cause the urine to become quite sludgy, and that causes a lot of infections. Oh, don't worry, honestly, it is always the same. Every time you start out on a new platform, you always get those kind of comments. Honestly, don't worry about it. It's just it's just one of them things, isn't it? It's fine. So yeah, that's why your diet is so important for your guinea pig. So chop and change it. You've got plenty of fruits and veggies and herbs and everything that you can feed your guinea pig. So go and check out those videos to know what you can feed. Now, there are 2 other pigs in there. One obviously is the very, very big girl, who I was concerned had ovarian cysts just because of the size of her. So she's been examined this morning, and it is found that she's in quite a bit of discomfort in her abdomen area. Did he say that her intestines are full?
She just feels bloated.
She feels bloated. Right, okay.
You know, like, as in like...
full of air, kind of. Yeah. So again, bloating is a diet problem. If you're feeding, say, these pigs have been on a very, very high calcium diet, so therefore it's going to cause these kind of problems, which is what we're seeing in these pigs. So that girl is going to be scanned this afternoon at 5 o'clock to make sure that she doesn't have anything sinister going on and that it is just bloat. They're going to have a look inside her abdomen via an ultrasound to make sure that she is okay. And I think that's a really sensible approach to take, because she was the one that she was the girl that made me kind of think there might be a problem. So she's being scanned this afternoon about 5 o'clock. And then there's Casey, the other girl that we named. She's okay. She has a little bit of bloat, but again, that could be a change in diet from what has been fed to what we're feeding, and it can cause some problems. So I've got some gripe water that I'm going to be putting in their water. Now, you can give gripe water to your guinea pig. So this is what you give babies who suffer with bloat. You can just put a little bit in the water bottle, and it will help move that wind basically out of the gut. Because, as I'm sure many of you have had bloat at some point, it is very, very painful. So we don't want that for the piggies. And if you're taking piggies from, say, one environment to another, bloat is a very, very common thing that they can pick up. So I'm supposed to be recording today, but by the sounds of it, that's going to have to wait until tomorrow, because I've got to get urine samples out of these 3 girls now, just because Maybelline passed away, and we've had obviously 2 of them at the vet in the last 48 hours with urine infections. So we obviously need to rule that out for everybody, and to make sure that that's not kind of causing any pain. So that's my job for this afternoon. I've got to get the urine samples out of these 3. I did try yesterday. None of them will provide me with any pee. So we're going to have to syringe feed a little bit more water and just try and get them to pee, so that we can get urine samples at the vets this afternoon for 5 o'clock. So yeah, it's not good. Diet is such an important thing. It really is. I cannot stress to you how important it is to give your guinea pigs the correct diet. And I know some people struggle with guinea pigs being particularly fussy, and we've had fussy pigs, and I totally understand you know, the concern. But feeding the same thing over and over again, particularly when it is your veggies that are very, very high in calcium, which is what these pigs have been on, it causes no end of problems. So, you know, your cabbage, anything in the cabbage family, kale, you know, feed something that you can feed every day, like your cucumber, great for water content. You can give a bell pepper every day. You can give a different piece of fruit. Give a different piece every day, just a little bit. I'm not saying you have to like fill your pigs full of fruit, but just something different is absolutely fine. Chop and change it. Check out that series. It's on YouTube, it's on Instagram, it's on Facebook. Check it out. So yeah, I just wanted to give you that update on those girls, and I'm going to go now because I've got to get urine samples and recording's going to have to wait until tomorrow. So thank you very much, YouTube, for insulting me. Love you lots, and I'll see you later.